What meat company sponsors a toll-free Thanksgiving dinner telephone helpline called Turkey Talk Line? This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out the show, and happy Thanksgiving, or rather, day after Thanksgiving, if you're listening to this on the day I posted it. I got caught up with the holidays this week and the kids being out of school and posting 4 episodes today to catch up for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and today, Friday. If you want to be a Patreon subscriber, now's the perfect time to sign up. Patreon.com/trivia with buds. 50% off memberships right now. Go join and see all the cool stuff you can get for supporting the show monthly. Before we get to Thanksgiving trivia fun, we have the triple connections of wind, sweat, and dress. Wind, sweat, and dress. What is the connection between those 3 words? Find out at the end of the episode, along with a fun fact of the day about Mike Myers, the actor. We're all warmed up, we're ready, and this episode is for Casey Khoury, who picked it as a Patreon subscriber. It's Thanksgiving fun, and it's happening right now. Here we go. It's Thanksgiving fun. Question number 1. What baked goods company introduced their Poppin' Fresh mascot in 1965? Number 1. What baked goods company introduced their Poppin' Fresh mascot in 1965? Number 2, what flavor soup does the original recipe for Campbell's green bean casserole feature? What flavor soup does the original recipe for Campbell's green bean casserole feature? Number 3, what television network, best known for their original Christmas movies, aired the Thanksgiving-themed Pumpkin Pie Wars in 2016? What TV network aired Pumpkin Pie Wars in 2016? Number 4, Macy's annual Thanksgiving Day parade ends in front of the flagship Macy's store on what New York City street? Macy's annual Thanksgiving Day parade ends in front of the flagship Macy's store on what New York City street? Number 5, what's the proper term for the solution of water, salt, sugar, and other spices in which a turkey is soaked prior to cooking? What is the term for that solution of water, salt, sugar, and other spices in which a turkey is soaked prior to cooking? Number 6, which of these countries celebrates its Thanksgiving Day on the second Monday in October? Is it Canada, Mexico, or Australia? Canada, Mexico, or Australia? Number 7, with few exceptions, which M state NFL team? I worded this one awkwardly, so I'm just going to read it to you again. With few exceptions, which NFL team has hosted a Thanksgiving Day football game every year since 1934? With few exceptions, which NFL team has hosted a Thanksgiving Day football game every year since 1934? Number 8, what is the common term for flash sales offered to customers who arrive at stores in the early morning hours on Black Friday? Number 9, what department store first published their annual Christmas retail catalog, The Wish Book, in 1933? Number 10, what day is second highest for food consumption in the U.S. behind Thanksgiving? What day is second highest for food consumption in the U.S. behind Thanksgiving? And number 11, what meat company sponsors a toll-free Thanksgiving dinner telephone helpline called the Turkey Talk Line? Those are all your questions for Thanksgiving fun. We'll be right back with the answers right after this. We are back with the answers to Thanksgiving fun. Let's see how you did. Number 1, what baked goods company introduced their Poppin' Fresh mascot in 1965? That was Pillsbury Doughboy. Number 2, the flavor of soup for green bean casserole from Campbell's is cream of mushroom. Number 3, what TV network had Pumpkin Pie Wars, a movie, in 2016? The Hallmark Channel. Number 4, Macy's annual Thanksgiving Day parade, which we watched yesterday, I bet you did too, ends in front of the flagship Macy's store on 34th Street, like the movie Miracle on 34th Street, which also takes place at Macy's. Number 5, what is the proper term for the solution of water, salt, sugar, and other spices in which a turkey is soaked prior to cooking? Brine. Number 6, which of these countries celebrates its Thanksgiving Day on the second Monday in October? That would be Canada, the Great White North. Number 7, with few exceptions, the NFL team that hosts the Thanksgiving Day football game every year since 1934 is the Detroit Lions. Number 8, what's the common term for flash sales on Black Friday? Doorbusters. Doorbusters. Number 9, what department store first published their annual wish book for Christmas in 1933? That was Sears. Sears catalog. Number 10, what day is second highest for food consumption in the U.S. behind Thanksgiving? That would be Super Bowl Sunday. Lots of chicken wings. And number 11, what meat company sponsors a toll-free Thanksgiving dinner telephone helpline called Turkey Talk Line? That is Butterball. Butterball turkeys. And there you have it, some Thanksgiving fun, a day late. Maybe you still got some family in town and you had some fun playing this one. Thanks for listening. Your fact of the day is on October 29th, 2001, Mike Myers received the final letter George Harrison from the Beatles ever sent anybody. Being a fan of satire, George handwrote the letter expressing his admiration for Mike Myers' Austin Powers movies. Mike received it on set of Austin Powers 3 the day George died. That's a fun fact. Sort of a interesting thing. I bet he was like, his last letter was to me? What? Triple connections. We had wind, sweat, and dress. Those are all types of socks. A wind sock, a sweat sock, a dress sock. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend. And we'll see you next time for more trivia with me. Cheers.